Welcome to this episode of the Arizona Timeless Tours. Today I officially start my tours. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. I'm going to give a 3-tour package. I'm going to tell you about each one of the tours coming up, but how do you get a hold of me to schedule one of these tours? Well, during this video, I'm going to put my email address down below. That's the one and only place you can contact me is by that email down below. What you'll do is you'll send me the time and date that's good for you to do one of these tours. I will send you the information on how we're going to accomplish this and what it's going to cost. And just really quick, a heads up, I need 2 people per tour to be able to accomplish this. So again, I need a minimum of 2 people per tour. And now let's dive into each one of these 3 tours and see which one is best for you. Tour number 1 is what I call my Pioneer Cemetery tour. We're going to visit 3 pioneer cemeteries going up towards Superior and Globe in Claypool, Arizona. We're going to check out the lives of 6 people. We're going to tour most of the cemetery, but we're going to really get into the lives of 6 of the people buried in those cemeteries. Look at people like Pearl Hart, the first female bandit, the first female to rob a stagecoach back in 1899. Also look at Al Siebert. Al Siebert's extraordinary life from coming from Germany, settling in Pennsylvania and then to Minnesota, fighting in 3 major Civil War battles and becoming one of the greatest Indian scouts in the state of Arizona. And then we'll look at the life of Glenn Reynolds, who was a sheriff who was responsible for transporting the Apache Kid to the Yuma Penitentiary. Alright, tour number 2 is going to take us to Sacred Mountain. Sacred Mountain, which is around Sedona, Arizona. What's up on Sacred Mountain? Well, it's a remnants of a 30 to 40 room pueblo. There are all kinds of pottery shards all over the place. Also grinding stones. It's an unbelievable piece of history on top of Sacred Mountain. From Sacred Mountain, we're going to head 12 miles north of Flagstaff, Arizona to Forest Road 776, which is in the Cinder Lake off-roading area, and we're going to visit 2 crater fields that were created by NASA for the astronauts to train to land on the moon before they actually landed on the moon. The first area that we're going to see is crater field number 2. Now that has over 400 craters in it, but it's been destroyed by off-roading vehicles over the years. But we'll check out that site and learn the history of that site, and then we will hike through the cinders over a mile to cinder field number 1. This area has been unbelievably preserved. It has a fence around it. We'll be able to go and check out 143 craters that were made to look like the Sea of Tranquility. That's right, they were made to look like the Sea of Tranquility. It's a very historic spot. So we will stop first at Sacred Mountain and check that out, and then we will head up to Cinder Lake and check out both crater fields that were created by NASA. Tour number 3, we will go to the Papago Park POW camp. That's right, the Papago Park POW camp. Back during World War II, Papago Park was a POW camp. There are 3 things that still remain inside of Papago Park and from this camp today that we'll be able to check out. Now, one of them is endangered. One of the sites, I will say this ahead of time, is endangered of disappearing because of new construction, but hopefully during this tour that spot is still there. So 3 spots we'll check out inside of Papago Park, and we'll learn the history of that POW camp. And then we're gonna go to Casa Grande. Back in 1959, the United States launched the Corona Spy Satellite program, where they launched 144 spy satellites into space. Well, they needed a way to calibrate the cameras on those spy satellites. So they set up targets throughout Casa Grande to calibrate the cameras on those spy satellites. We're gonna check out 3 of those targets that still remain in Casa Grande. Those are the 3 tours that I can offer you from this month, starting here in October all the way through March. I will need, again, 2 people, a minimum of 2 people per tour. To get a hold of me, right here at this email below, just email me a time and a day that's best for you, and I will get in contact with you. I will send you some information on how we're going to conduct this tour, and also how much it's going to cost per person to do this tour. I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, take care of yourself.